If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. You can create a custom brush preset to save the current brush tip, brush settings, tool settings, and color together as a brush preset. You can then select from the Brush Preset Picker or Brushes panel. However, you do not have to save all these elements if desired. For example, you can also choose to just save the brush settings, but not the brush tip size or color as a brush preset too. Brush presets let you quickly apply saved brush and tool settings. While you can also create tool presets for the brush tool, creating brush presets lets you save all the same settings as the tool presets and also lets you organize the brush presets into brush preset groups and preview the brush strokes. To create a custom brush preset in Photoshop, select the desired brush painting tool, like the brush tool for example, in the Tools panel. Then open the Brush Settings panel by clicking the Toggle the Brush Settings panel button in the Options bar control panel to show it if needed. Click the Brush Tip Shape Brush Settings category to select the desired brush tip shape from the scrollable list and set its brush tip size and other settings. Next, apply any brush settings you want to save as part of the custom brush preset by changing the desired brush settings within the Brush Settings panel as needed. Then set any tool settings you want to save as part of the brush preset by changing the options for the selected painting tool within the Options bar control panel. Finally, to save a default foreground and/or background color with the brush, set the desired background and foreground colors in the Tools panel. After setting the desired brush settings, tool settings, and colors you want to save as needed, then click the Options button in the upper right corner of either the Brush Preset Picker panel or the Brush Settings panel to show a drop down menu of commands. Then select the New Brush Preset command from the drop down menu to open a New Brush dialog box. The New Brush dialog box shows the selected brush tip and its size as an icon at its left side. Type a name for the new brush preset into the name field to the right. To save the brush size with the brush preset, check the Capture Brush Size in Preset checkbox if needed. To save the tool settings from the Options bar control panel in the brush preset, check the Include Tool Settings checkbox if needed. To save the current foreground and background colors with the brush preset, check the Include Color checkbox if needed. To save the brush preset, click the OK button in the New Brush dialog box. The new brush preset is added to the list of preset brushes that appears in the Brush Preset Picker panel. They also appear in a list within the Brushes panel in Photoshop, which you can view by selecting Window, Brushes from the menu bar. The Brushes panel also appears in a panel group with the Brush Settings panel within the default Essentials workspace in Photoshop. So you can just click its tab name in this group if you have already displayed the Brush Settings panel. As mentioned in a previous lesson, to select a brush preset in Photoshop, click to select it within the list of preset brushes in the Brush Preset Picker panel or the Brushes panel. When you select a preset brush in either place, it appears with a light blue border around it to show it is selected and its default settings are applied. If you select a saved brush preset in Photoshop and then change any of its settings in the Options bar control panel or brush settings pane that differ from its saved defaults, the border color of the selected brush preset turns orange to let you know you have changed it. To reset a selected brush preset in Photoshop back to its default saved values again after changing them, click it again in either location to reapply its saved brush preset settings and change its orange selection border back to its default blue color. To rename a saved brush preset in Photoshop, right-click the saved brush preset to rename in either the Brush Preset Picker panel or the Brushes panel. Then select the Rename Brush command from the pop-up contextual menu of commands to open the Brush Name dialog box. Type a new name for the brush into the name field in the Brush Name dialog box, and then click the OK button. To delete a saved brush preset in Photoshop, right-click the brush preset to delete in either the Brush Preset Picker panel or the Brushes panel. Then select the Delete Brush command from the pop-up contextual menu of commands to open a deletion confirmation message box. To confirm you want to delete the brush preset, click the OK button in the confirmation message box. To cancel the deletion instead, click the Cancel button. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.